Compass points you anywhere. Closer to me. Where you are.
What's up everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a backpacks essentials video. So I know it's back to school time and I thought it would be helpful to share with you guys some of the things that were very useful to me throughout high school, middle school, and elementary. Yeah, this is kind of like a what's in my backpack, except I simplified what's inside of it to the minimum of what I think I really used every day and what were really helpful to have. So keep watching this video if you want to find out what those things are. So first of all, this backpack is from Urban Outfitters. I got it 4 years ago online. And it was only $12, which is amazing. I really wish I would have bought more colors. So anyways, let's get started to this first pocket right here. This is pretty much like my pencil pouch because I keep all my writing utensils in here. So the first thing you should have is obviously your cell phone. Not much to say about that. The second thing I think you should carry around are some sunglasses because you want to protect your eyes from the harmful UV rays and look good while doing so. These ones are from Forever 21 and I feel like the best sunglasses are the ones that are reflective, so that if you really have bad eye circles that day or you didn't put on makeup, you don't want to look too crusty while walking from class to class, reflective sunglasses are the best. Next item I think you should have are extra hair ties. So obviously every girl knows that they need to have multiple hair ties in their bag because these get lost really fast and other people forget theirs, and you want to be a nice person and let them have yours, but they never return it anyway. So definitely have multiples of these in your backpack. I have one right here loose, but I have two more usually on my keys, which is also helpful because you always have your keys with you. The next thing, which is a major essential for me personally, is lip balm. Now, I'm the type of person whose lips gets really dry in the matter of seconds, so I have to have this with me at all times. Whether I'm at school or at home, I just have to have lip balm, otherwise my lips will turn into the Sahara Desert pretty much. So yeah, this is very essential. So right here I have the Nivea Kiss of Milk and Honey, and also I have this one, Burst Bees Pumpkin Spice. I like to take my notes in pen just because it can be really neat and precise and it doesn't smudge, so it lasts the whole year. And I like to carry a good pen and two pens that I don't really care about. So these ones that I don't really care much for are from Papermate. They're Ink Joy, and yeah, I just like to keep two of these just in case the ink runs out of the other. And I like to use these for when writing notes on loose leaf paper, but when I write notes in my notebook, I like to use my Better pen, which is from Daiso. And I love this one because the ink is very pigmented and the pen tip is very thin, so writing is smooth, thin, clear, and it's great. This one, not so much, but I still use it anyway. Pens are the best. So along with writing notes with pens, I like to use colored pens to color code each subject and subtitle or whatever. You definitely need a red pen at least for corrections. This one is from Bic. Then I also have these ones from Papermate, which have multiple different colors, which is great for taking cute notes and stuff. And I like to switch them out every now and then. And if you don't like to carry on a bunch of different colored pens, then definitely try to look into getting a pen that carries multiple colors on it, like all in one. This one I got from Office Depot for $2. And I know I also have another one from 99 cents, which was only $1. That one's pretty good too. So this one's very helpful. When you're taking notes, you can just do it all in one. So the next writing utensil is obviously a pencil for math class and things that you want to erase, obviously. So these ones are my favorite. They're the Bic pencils in 0.7 lead, and they come in the big packet with multiples. I like to at least keep two in my backpack because for some reason erasers always tend to go away really fast for me. Like I'll still have lead in the pencil, but my eraser would be gone, which is annoying. Alright, lastly, for taking good notes, have some highlighters with you. So these ones were UB and they're from Target. They're just really small and cute, and I suggest at least having two. Also, with all those pens you're writing in, you're bound to make some mistakes, so definitely have with you some whiteout. This is one of my favorites. It's just the Bic whiteout in a mini pen. I like how it's very compact and then it's in a pen form, so you can make precise whiteout instead of like whiting out the little lines. I hate that. So that was all in this pocket. Now I'm going to move on to the bigger pocket. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to show you guys are some of my favorite notebooks, which are composition notebooks. These are my favorite because for spiral notebooks, they get crusty really fast, like the edges tend to fold in, and that bothers me a lot. It might not bother you, but these ones are more neat, and all I have to do is to keep them from being dull is just putting tape on the edges and putting tape where the stuff tends to come out. And I really recommend getting these right away because for some reason they're always sold out. It doesn't make sense that they have 20 bins of wide ruled and college ruled notebooks, but they only have one bin of graphing composition books. really get your hands on these right away if you're taking a science or math class. Okay, the next essential is a binder, obviously. This one's pretty ugly, but it does its job pretty well. This is just 1 inch, and what I like about it is that the pockets on the inside are made of this rubbery material, not like the clear plastic, so it doesn't rip easily. And I also like how it's only a one-touch button to open up the rings. Next essential are some sticky notes. These are great for when you're studying in a textbook and you want to like put a sticky note next to an important subject and also write a little bit about it, and also for reminders for yourself. The next essential is loose leaf paper, but loose leaf paper held in a little plastic folder. Now this is very, very helpful. I got this folder from Target. I like to not have it in my binder and have it just like a separate folder in my backpack so that whenever I need just a paper I could just pull this out and not have to take out my whole binder. It's very helpful and easy. Alright, the next essential are these, I think these are subject dividers, but subject dividers with pockets. Now this replaces any folder that you would need for any class because it acts as its own folder pretty much. So what I like to do is have each of my classes have 2 of these folders, and so what I do is I put on the front of it homework that's due the next day, and then on the back I put any notes we take in that class that are loose leaf, and then the next folder I'd put any graded test or homework. And yeah, I do that for every single class, and it's great for organizing. It takes less space than a whole bunch of folders. But if you still want to use folders and everything, then I recommend getting plastic ones because they last way longer than paper ones. Paper ones get dull at the edges and they rip easily, so definitely get plastic ones. This is from UB, from Target again. The next essential I have for you is a water bottle. Now it's very important to stay hydrated in school, and you never know, maybe your teacher's a little mean. He won't let you go outside to get a drink of water when you're really thirsty, so it's just great to have a water bottle with you. And you don't want to be that kid who always asks others for their water, so definitely get a water bottle. And if you watched my dorm haul, you would know where this water bottle was from, so go watch that if you want to find out. The next essential is a planner. Now all YouTubers can agree that planners are very helpful. I like this because you can see the whole month, and that's my favorite part of the planner. Just seeing the whole month in advance. And yeah, I got this from Marshall's. It was only $5, which is cheaper than the ones you would see at Target. But if you don't want to spend $5 on a planner, I know 99 cents has some pretty good ones. They're not as cute, but you can always decorate it and do whatever you want. Definitely get one of these if you want to get your life in order. Okay, the next essential I have is a wallet, obviously to keep your ID and some loose change and everything. Okay, the last essential I have in this big pocket is a banana. Now, all my friends know that I always have to have a banana with me because it's good for you, it's easy, and it's just great. Just remember that you have this in your backpack, because I know I've gone days where I forget I have one in my backpack, come home, my backpack smells like rotten banana. Well, not rotten banana, but it smells like banana. And I check, and then my banana's all bruised up, so I can't eat anymore. So just remember if you're gonna take a banana to eat it. But yeah, besides that, just have any kind of snack with you, because you're about to get hungry in class. And I also have other snacks which I carry in this pocket right here. I have some Twix, and I have some pop candy. I don't remember where I got this from, but I have it. Lastly, I have some granola bars, which is also another essential besides a banana. The granola bars. These are very easy to take with you, and they're good for you. The next essential in this little pocket that I have are some Halls. So these are very helpful because when you get sick, your throat senses feel weird. These are so helpful in soothing that, and so that you don't have to feel so sick in class. Okay, the next essential is a Tide stain remover. If you're like me and you always bring your own food with you, and then you're a very messy person, then you're bound to get stains on your clothes and on your backpack, so it's just nice to have this to go clean it up. And that is a little bit pricey for what it is, but it actually works, and it's very helpful. So if you're very clumsy, then try to get your hands on one of these. Okay, the last essential in this pocket are some floss. Now this is great because when you're eating lunch, and especially if you bring your own lunch like salad, or if you're eating salad from school, you're gonna get food in your teeth. No matter what, it's gonna happen at some point, so it's just nice to have floss just in case that happens. And if you don't want to carry around floss, then I'd say at least have some gum with you. An essential which I don't have with me for you to eat and your breath stinks, just eat some gum or some mint. Let's go to this pocket now. Alright, I have my keys, and like I said earlier, I carry at least 2 hair ties on them just in case I need some. Obviously, you have to have your feminine care items with you. I just have these pads. I think they're the Always brand. lotion. This is a very important essential for me also anywhere I go because I have eczema, so whenever I go to the restroom and wash my hands get really dry and it's very uncomfortable for me, so I always have to have lotion. And this one is Terra Green. I believe I got this from a hotel. I didn't steal it. I'm pretty sure it was complimentary, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Last item in this pocket is hand sanitizer, because we're in an area where there's a lot of kids, a lot of people, there's gonna be a lot of germs, so be safe. Okay, and now we're on to the last pocket. I have these tissues, so this is very helpful, especially if your teacher doesn't have tissues at all in the room. So it's just good to have some for yourself in case you're sick. Also, I hate having to walk all the way in front of class to get some tissues and like interrupt the teacher or like have the students like stare at you while you're walking up. You want to have some headphones with you because you never know if you want to listen to music while you have some free time in class or between passing periods. So yeah, my headphones are from Marshalls. They were $6, and then the headphone holder is from Target. I think it was $2 or $3. And finally, the last item are some eye drops. So if you wear contacts like I do, you know that your eyes get dry at some points, or a lot of the time. I know this happens a lot to me where my eyes are really dry and it seems like I'm crying, and then people ask, are you okay? Are you fine? Like, I'm totally fine. It's the contacts that aren't fine, like on my eyes. So this is very helpful in preventing those awkward situations where people think you're a depressed person. Alright, thanks for watching this video. These are all the essentials that I came up with for your backpack, so I hope these help you out for when you go back to school shopping. I'll see you in the next back to school video. Bye!